What's good, y'all? It's your boy Geku. I'm coming back at y'all with a new series. Today we are going to be doing Chilling with Geku. This is a series where y'all going to get to learn more about me and where I'm going to get to learn more about y'all. We're going to be interacting with each other, so don't be afraid to leave comments when I say about to drop a new Chilling with Geku. Leave comments under this, whether it's a community post or whether it's in a normal video. Just the rules for it. I'm not gonna respond to the comments left under this video if they're question based for the next Chilling with Geku, just because I want to respond to them when I do that video, so I can come up with my answer then and not already have an answer like already in place, if that makes sense. But yeah, and then I want to let y'all know a little bit more about me. So I'm Gekuyom-x, it's my name, 18 years old, been doing YouTube for probably about 7 to 8 years now, even though if you check my channel it'll say as recent as 3 years ago. For those of you who've really been watching me for a long time, you know I used to have a bunch of videos. I deleted them stupidly because they didn't fit with the line of content I wanted to do, and I found them as super cringy. But you know, I've been doing YouTube for a while, and I have multiple channels. I hate that I'm even about to tell you about this, but if y'all really want, if I'm really gonna let the world know, I have this channel. I'm not gonna tell you the name of it, but I'm gonna show you some videos. This is my channel I had back in 2015 when I was like, I'm 18 now, so 2015, that's, how old was I? I was probably like around, I was probably around 11, 12 years old when I had this channel. If that math even adds up, who knows? But like, that, I was just young doing this. And you know, I've always wanted to do it. I've always wanted to kind of have that figure, or not kind of have that figure, because I've had that. Like, I've wanted to be that for other people. The figure that's like, even if your day's bad, you can go home and put on one of those things and you're like, well, even though I had a terrible day, this was like the highlight, or it brought it up a little more. It made me happy. You know, I've always wanted to pay it forward like that. That's my reason for doing what I do, because someone's done that for me. I'm gonna answer that question later and let y'all know who it was. But I've had people do it for me, and I feel like it's my job to pay it forward and be that for someone else. You know, so that's really what I'm in this for. That's why I do it. I have fun doing what I do. I love doing what I do. Even though I can't make it a career at this point, someday when I am able to, and I look back at this, I'll be like, wow, you did it. And it's because like I believe in myself. I know I can do it. I have lots of people who believe in me, and I can't allow myself to be wasted potential. I gotta show y'all what I'm really capable of. So without further ado, let's get into this. First question comes from my boy Ken Dog. He says, man, that game looks complicated. He's referring to Yomi Hustle, which Yomi Hustle is a very complex and complicated game when you first get into it. It doesn't take long at all. It can be summed up in about 1 minute on how to actually play the game. Okay, that's cap. But it can be summed up relatively quick on how to play the game. It's pretty complicated, but it's a turn-based fighter. And it's basically like just outsmarting your opponent. That's how you win. You have to outsmart your opponent. It's really fun to do with friends. It's really fun to monologue. Huge modding community, so you can always play. Or if you want, you can create characters that you want in the game. It's like limitless possibilities. So, you know, I'm just saying, Yomi's really, it's that game. I'm gonna leave a link to in the description to what's it called, the Yomi server, which is very huge. I recommend y'all joining if you are into Yomi Hustle. Next question comes from Discord Script 62, which is, he was just basically asking, why did the Bard play so zony? Basically, Bard in that Wrath video I did was the guy with the harp who I was fighting. It's a combo character. It's like Pac-Man from Smash Bros. So he's supposed to really be in on you, and instead he was playing Zony like a projectile character when he shouldn't have, because he probably could have beat me. And you know, I probably would have rage quit, and that Wrath video would have never happened. But you know what? All I can say is God did. Only that's all I can say. God did, because that video would not have come out, and it's doing great. So it was just meant to be. And then this was like a question that I had asked in the Wrath video that Zen Pyro the Wizard 8172 had answered. He said, if you want your character to say stuff, type /blank before you have your character say what you want them to say. Next question, not question, but compliment comes from Olbar 8111. He says, keep it up, my guy. And I say thank you. I really appreciate that. You know, we've been doing numbers on the channel lately. We've been growing quicker than usual. I've had a lot of new people coming in. So I appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment. And then Gilbait 7007 says you make content as good as someone 100 times your channel size, which it's a big confidence. It's a huge confidence praise, because like I used to be in the situation earlier this year. You go back to like January, February, March. I thought my content was dog water. I have people, like I've been telling my friends that every time we in one of our calls, I'm like, I just want to become a better editor. I want to become a better photo editor. I don't want to be having stale content, because if I'm not enjoying what I'm making, then how are you guys going to be enjoying what I'm making? If I'm not enjoying the artwork I'm putting out, then you guys probably aren't either. It reflects on me at the end of the day. So I have to do my best to create what I see as funny, or what I see as, relatable, or what I'm trying to just basically make in order for you guys to kind of see what I'm going for, and that way we can all enjoy it together. So you know what? I say thank you. That was like really big compliment, meant so much, especially since you're new to the channel and you're seeing that. It means a lot, so thank you. And then the second to last question comes from Dazer XD, Solo Dre, Just Dre, Drakey, Dre Million, Captain Dre Million, if you will. One of my best YouTube friends, and just friends in general. He says, where are you from? San Diego, California. Was there anyone that inspired you into giving YouTube a shot? Now this is what I was alluding to earlier in the video. We got Corey Kenshin. We have Corey Kenshin. He definitely inspired me. If y'all couldn't tell, that little 30 minutes later clip I'd be using comes from him. We got Dashi. I've been watching Dashi and Corey since 2013 through 14. I say through 14, like that's when I stopped. That's when I figured out about them, and just since everything I've seen, like their evolutions of everything, really inspired me. But last but not least, it's got to be my boy Captain Dre Million, the person who asked the question, the built stupid man himself. I gotta say you, man, because like at the end of the day, like being serious, you're the person, like in about 4 days from now it'll officially be 5 years since we've met each other. Back when My Hero Academia Smash Tap was a thing, you're the person who got me into it. And then you think that it's just supposed to be parasocial, nothing would happen. We're both relatively small channels in itself, but over the years you took me under your wing. We've been in calls that have lasted hours upon hours upon hours. We've done so many different collabs on both your channel and mine respectively. You've taught me about all these editing things. You taught me about my Premiere Pro, After Effects, how to run Discord servers, how to do Photoshop, things about YouTube, getting me involved with more people in YouTube, helping me get more connections and more friends. You've done so much for me, and it honestly feels like I'm undeserving to have a good friend, or not even a good friend, but like a great brother like you, bro. So genuinely got to give you your flowers in this, because like you're probably, out of everyone, one of my biggest inspirations for why I keep doing this. And the final question comes from SwiftZ R Blocks, which all he says is epic. I love the content. You're relatively new to. I noticed you from the FNF Plus video I had done. And I thank you. Like I really appreciate that you liked the video and took the time to comment. So thank you for that. I really appreciate you. I did see a lot of your comments on the other videos. If I didn't respond, it's just because I don't really respond to comments from older videos, but I did notice, and I would like to say thank you for taking the time out your day to watch those and comment on that too. Really means a lot. But yeah, so this is the end of the first part of Chillin', or the first episode of Chillin' with Geku. Don't be afraid to leave comments. I want everyone who stick to the end of this video to know that now. Do not be afraid to leave comments. I love interacting with y'all. I love when you guys leave likes and comments, because that tells me, that I'm doing something good. I'm doing something that you guys are liking. I don't know if you guys like it if I don't see it reflected with the likes and comments. So don't be afraid to leave comments. Don't be afraid to leave questions. We're very very judgmental. This is a very judgmental free space. You're not going to get judged for anything. Just comment anything. I'm probably going to laugh. We're going to have a good time. If you guys want to be in Chilling with Geku episode 2, all you got to do, leave questions, comments, compliments, or anything that you would like for me to answer in the comments. I won't respond to them, but I will put them in the next episode. We are on the grind to 1K. We're going there. I know we're going to get there by the end of this year. December 31st, 2023. I'm calling it now. Gekuyom-x going to have 1K subscribers or more. We'll see what God has in store for me. But until next time, this has been your boy Gekuyom-x. Peace.